Now on Central Illinois Newsday, a Twin Cities hospital breaking through a vaccine achievement. The message from a local teen on receiving the shot. Then meddlesome larva, the invasive worm spotted in Central Illinois and what it means for our environment. Also, in the kitchen this Friday with Chef Chris, we'll walk you through a step-by-step recipe for a delicious sandwich.
Central Illinois Newsday on WMVD starts now.
But first, making a stop in Peoria. Good afternoon and thank you for joining us here on a CI Newsday. I'm Rebecca Brumfield. Today, a visit to Central Illinois from Congresswoman Sherry Bustos. This afternoon, she stopped by a Black Band Distillery in an effort to check on small businesses during the pandemic. She says she wants to hear about the challenges and success stories while discussing the Paycheck Protection Program. Bustos says touring a Black Band Distillery shows her how it takes ingenuity and support to survive the pandemic.
It takes a tremendous work ethic. It takes support of the community, and that's the story that we heard here today. You know, my goal as a member of Congress is to make sure that I understand these stories, and that when, excuse me, and then when I go out to Washington, understand what we need to do to be of help.
She says she's encouraging the public to continue supporting local businesses as many are still in recovery mode. You can hear from Black Band Distillery's owner tonight on WMVD News at 5. A monumental milestone for Twin Cities Hospital in putting an end to the pandemic. Carle Health administering its 100,000th COVID-19 shot this morning in Bloomington. The shot going into the arm of a local teen at Carle Pediatrics off Empire Street. WMVD spoke with that teen after her shot. She says she hopes others see this and realize there's nothing to fear.
I mainly just got it because I want everything to go back to normal, I guess, as much as it can. And I just want my community safe. And if me getting the vaccine means that the people around me can be safer than they are now, then yeah, I'll get the vaccine.
She received the Pfizer vaccination, which is currently the only vaccine authorized for emergency use by the FDA for teenagers. Unity Point in-school health program is teaming up with Peoria Public Schools to offer the COVID vaccine to students. Starting April 27th, the vaccine clinic will launch at Manual High School. PPS students 16 and older will be eligible to receive both doses of the Pfizer shot. The clinic will be held on Tuesdays and Wednesdays through June. Health leaders say opening the clinic allows students to protect themselves and their loved ones.
Not just the elderly. I mean, there's children, there's adolescents, young adults, and we never know how sick somebody's going to get from it. So the most important thing to do besides masking and social distancing is to receive a vaccine.
In order to be vaccinated, students under 18 must have parental approval. She says consent forms will, of course, be sent home. The Tazewell County Vaccine and Drive-Thru Clinic is being held at the Tremont campus on Route 9 today and Sunday from 8:30 to 5:30 p.m. You don't have to have an appointment, but you do have to have a valid state ID and a phone number. Only people who live or work in Peoria, Tazewell, or Woodford counties are eligible. 16 and 17-year-olds do need to have a legal guardian or parent present during an appointment to sign consent forms. OSF Healthcare is experiencing some network issues today. A spokesperson confirmed to us that the problem started early this morning and impacted some of its IT systems. The cause is still under investigation this afternoon, but representatives say the systems are recovering and many are back online. They expect the programs to be up and running normally by the end of day. Invasive and spotted in Central Illinois. The University of Illinois Extension Office saying jumping worms, also called snake worms, recently confirmed in Peoria County. The 4 to 8 inch long worms can be identified by a milky band that surrounds its body and thrash around while being handled. Jumping worms known to have negative impacts on our local environment and soil.
They're very competitive against the earthworms that are already here. They grow twice as fast and they can reach populations 10 times bigger, and so they outcompete than what is already in the soil.
The Extension Office saying that to prevent future spread, people should clean up before heading to a new working area in the soil. As Earth Week comes to a close, some environmentalists are putting the spotlight on communities of color, often exposed to higher rates of pollutants. Michael George introduces us to a climate activist who's keeping the focus on justice and equity across the nation and around the globe.
When the city of New York chose to build this sewage treatment plant in West Harlem, the community, including Peggy Shepard, fought back.
The air emissions, the odors were making people sick. Kids who had asthma were having more attacks.
They successfully sued, and Shepard helped create We Act, an environmental justice group. That was 33 years ago, but their fight against environmental racism continues.
It's still happening today all across this country.
Shepard says pollution often hits minority communities the hardest. Activists point to examples like the drinking water crisis in Flint, Michigan, or congested highways that run right through low-income neighborhoods. Activists in Memphis, Tennessee are currently fighting back against a proposed 49-mile crude oil pipeline that would cut a path through predominantly black neighborhoods.
We are facing one of the most significant environmental justice and environmentally racist projects in the country's present and history.
The human cost of pollution is tough to calculate. It's often hard to see the damage until it's too late.
Poor air quality has led to more COVID deaths. Poor air quality from diesel fuel impacts children's development.
We Act and other environmentalists see spreading the word about these inequalities as a first step.
If we can begin to do that, we may begin to see justice.
Shepard argues federal and state governments must renew efforts to adopt policies that protect the health of black and brown communities. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
And much of the electricity that powers the U.S. still comes from burning coal. Generating that power accounts for 25% of our greenhouse gas emissions that are warming the planet. The Biden administration wants to bring that number to net zero by 2035 by shifting to more renewable energy. But a recent CBS News poll found 46% of Americans think that goal is unrealistic. The fight for a fair wage led by just a few graduate students continuing on Illinois State University's campus. Graduate student workers voted yes to a strike authorization vote, meaning the bargaining team can call for a strike. However, no immediate strike is imminent. A separate strike vote would be needed. In a statement, a university spokesperson is saying the union must provide the university with a 10-day notice of intent to strike prior to striking. And as of now, ISU has not received such notice. Continuing on to say there is a scheduled mediation session for yesterday, and the university firmly believes that process can still be made. Well, this morning, the first basketball games in Central Illinois. 3 lucky families competed for $1,000. Hundreds of families enter the sweepstakes for a chance to enter the race. 3 lucky families were chosen. This morning, each family had just 60 seconds to collect as many grocery items as they could, and the winning family with 99 items nabbing that grand prize.
It went super fast. When they were counting down to the 20 seconds, I was like, wait a minute, I don't have enough. So it went super fast. I cannot believe we got 99 items. We were just going for small items and just trying to go as super fast as we could.
And all the families that participated kept the groceries for their races. And for full video from this morning's basketball, head online to ciproud.com.
You're watching Central Illinois Newsday with Rebecca Brumfield and meteorologist Adam Sherwinski with your local weather authority forecast. This is Central Illinois Newsday on WMVD.